Iran regime imports militia to crush nationwide uprisings. So Iran is in free fall. What happened in 1979 is happening again. And as the Shah tried, and he is trying, he's bringing in outsiders to quell the rebellion. He's bringing in outsiders to kill Iranians. He's bringing in outsiders to maintain his hold on power. Thoughts on that?
It comes down to economy, right? We were talking earlier about whether people are naturally good or evil. I think naturally their heart inclines to evil when they're struggling, but when things are good and there's plenty, I think at least in the Judeo-Christian world, they tend to be good. They're not governed necessarily by those same principles. Maybe I'm, generalizing about a society, but I think any society, if you're all struggling, then you're going to look at the ones in power and say, look, you guys were supposed to make it better for us. You're making it worse. I think Iran's government's going to collapse. The question is what's going to take its place and whether we need to be involved in that. I'm sure we will somehow be involved in that.
Annette, so what G is saying is correct. This is an economic collapse. The protests have been off and on for many years now, and they blew up December 28th. Iranians were dying. Now they're soaring inflation. The Rial has plunged, and we're talking plunging like in Germany post-World War I, pre-Hitler. There are open calls for regime change. Protesters are chanting, death to Khomeini. Annette, your take?
Take is there are all kinds of difficult political situations going on in different countries. We could talk about many countries in Africa that people are starving and there's unrest. But we're talking about Iran. And I think why we're talking about Iran is because we want to get involved. And I don't want the U.S. involved in that. That's why it's front and center.
It's front and center because they are the embodiment financially and spiritually of terrorism, of hatred for the Jews, of the destabilization of the Middle East, which has been apparent since the 70s.
Turkey has a lot of the terrorist organizations.
Turkey's a NATO ally.
I know they are, but I'm just saying they.
No, hold on though. I mean, you bring up a fair point, but see, that's what I mean by the superficial debate. Iran has funded Hezbollah, Hamas, and then every terrorist group out of that region since we were alive, since the fall of the Shah. They have funded it. They are the fathers of everything terrorist wide since 1979. And it's important to have regime change there, not because I want it personally, but if you can take out Iran, you're taking out the terrorism of that region. All of a sudden, Hezbollah and all these hateful groups who get funded by the Iranian government, they're cut off. They get nothing. But at the end of the day, it boils down to what G said. Economically, if you don't produce, it festers and festers. And you can only tell them to eat cake so many times before they go off with their heads. And it appears they are going off with their heads. If you cut off Iran, you're literally destroying all those terrorist factions because they are funded by Iran. Now, you still have Qatar, Tucker's favorite country, Qatar, funding terrorist organizations, but Iran has funded the bulk of them. Hey everybody, this is William Del Pilar, founder of Grumblings Media, and I want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our all-volunteer efforts at Grumblings Media, smash the subscribe button right here. 100% free, and please consume and share our great content. Click either one of these two boxes for more of our work.